Hey guys, Mr. Poke here, back with another video. So today is the first of the many future streams for account reviews, where I log into my viewers' accounts and give them some tips on how to better improve their accounts, right? We'll be talking about the strengths and weaknesses of their account and the things that they can correspondingly do to take their account to the next level, right? So the key thing to note is I've also requested my viewers to label their accounts into different categories, such as basically free to play, low spender, as well as whale. So we'll definitely be more stringent, right? More strict on the quality of the account as more and more money is going to be placed into it. So that's one thing I want to get out of the way. And another thing is for those of my viewers that have requested for their account review, some of them also have included special notes that they've added in their requests. So we'll also be taking a look into those, right? It's like you press a special order when you want to buy a hamburger or whatever kind of stuff. I'm fully capable of accommodating to those requests. Right, so to find out how you can participate, feel free to join my Discord. Links will be provided in the description. For those of you who are on stream now, the link should be pinned in the stream. So if you guys want to join the account review, all the kind of good stuff, I will ideally be hosting this every single week. So yeah, just drop your names. I have a huge amount of names to clear. Hopefully, eventually one day, everything will be cleared one day. Yuki's No is a full free-to-play according to his in his request, right? He's a full free-to-play, and his only extra note is go easy on him. So going easy we shall, right? So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So our free-to-play friend Yuki Xue here has decided to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units as a free-to-play, right? So this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna say. If you're free-to-play, or even if you're not free-to-play, if you're like spending money on this game, building 11 units at Trailblazer level 50 is a little bit too over diversified in my opinion, right? Because in MOC, if you have a well-developed 8 units, you should be able to clear to a respectable degree. Can see in our case here, right? Our friend has decided to build. Let's see what he does. Okay. First things first, right? Bailu, is definitely an excellent choice to build, right? She is the best healing we have in the game right now. Even when Luocha comes, I don't think you're gonna replace her, because at most, if you decided to pull Luocha when you have Bailu, you can easily just bench your Natasha, right? So excellent choice to build Bailu, and so that's that. Jingyuan, definitely an excellent choice because this account does not have Sile, so you're gonna need at least one hyper carry, right? So Jingyuan, excellent choice to build. Yanqing as our second hyper carry, excellent choice. So ideally in an account, right, you want to have 2 hyper carries, right? The bare minimum is 2 hyper carries, and you shouldn't be building more than 2 hyper carries unless you're in like Trailblazer level 60 onwards, where you want to try to diversify your team. Then maybe you can consider building a third hyper carry, but that is still really not that recommended unless your first 2 is already at a respectable degree of progression, right? So Yanqing, Jingyuan, and Bailu, they are excellent choices to build, I would say, right? And my man here is decided to build Qingque, right? QQ Enjoyer Mahjong main to level 70. Wait, I just realized, she's your only level 70 unit. Okay, wait. This is a little bit sus. I don't know, cause okay, to be completely transparent, I don't use QQ, so maybe people in the chat, those that have main QQ, you guys can enlighten me. But if I have an account with Jingyuan and Yanqing, right, then these 2 hyper carries, they are more consistent in my opinion, right? You don't have to gamble on her skills. They can consistently deal out damage for your team without relying on RNG, right? So in that criteria, I would rather focus on building my Jingyuan and Yanqing to level 70 first, before messing around with QQ. But okay, this is of course from like a purely meta perspective, you know, those meta carriers, blah blah blah. But if you are somebody that wants to build your own units and wanna play who you enjoy, then it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? If you enjoy using QQ, just build QQ, because frankly speaking, if you invest in a unit enough, like all these gears are strong enough, you can just use any unit you like, right? There's already people clearing MOC 10 with QQ, people clearing MOC 10 with Himiko, with Herta. As long as you have their relics and traces to a respectable degree of strength, then you can just use them, right? It's just a little bit harder to get there, I would say, because for the same amount of investments you will have to make QQ work, you could have made Jingyuan or Yanqing work at lesser investments, right? But in the long run, in the long term, it honestly really doesn't matter. So if our friend Yuki Xue here loves to use QQ, then QQ it shall be, right? Let's wrap up. 2, our relic session, right? But heads up, before I even get into the relic session, this account is pure free to play. Didn't spend a single cent, so definitely not gonna be super harsh. And it's only been like roughly a month old, right? It's a month old account, so we're not gonna be very harsh on the accounts. Okay, Bailu. HP. I think everybody gets the same main stat. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've gotten the exact same main stat for my healing one. I've gotten the outgoing healing boost as well as HP. Like, exactly the same for my Natasha as well. Like, for this particular set. But anyways, I think for right now, for most of your gears, I would ideally up them to +6. Like, the bare minimum is +6. Because how many resources do you have? Okay, yeah, you have like 100 plus of this, right? So, if I were you, if you're facing like any survivability issues, I would definitely +6. Like, all your pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just +6 them and just forget about it. You don't have to care about the main stat, you don't have to care about the subsets, and as long as the main stat is right, just +6. And I think this should carry you well enough in terms of more resources. For your carries, like your Jingyuan and your Yanqing, which we're going to be getting into a little bit later, I will add them to +9. But if you really want to, you can make them to +12, right? But +6 should be like the bare minimum for like everybody. Like they should be at least +6. Because it costs very little for you to +6. And if you want to feed a relic to another relic in the future, right, it's a 80% experience transfer. So you're not really losing out a lot of experience in that sense. So +6 everything. That would be my first suggestion. But anyways, in terms of your Bailu stats, right, I don't think it's really that bad. You're like almost 3000 HP with like 100 speed, almost 3k HP. I think she's gonna be fine in terms of her healing output. So nothing much to go through there. Excellent baseline standards. A March, right? Okay, one thing I take a look at over here, I think the defense is a little bit low. But then again, it's also a free-to-play account that's really new. But I think for comparison, most preservation units, right, like your FMC or March or your Japart, right, this defense should be at around 2000 when you eventually get there. But for now, it is what it is. So let's just take a look. Okay, I guess this is the reason why, right? Because you haven't really upgraded anything yet. Okay, but I think 4-piece is the best way anyways. Because you really want her shield to be thick. So 4-piece is fine. Defense main set, excellent. Speed, honestly, also excellent. This is like fixed, right? So I don't really care. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is you have no other tank units from what I see, right? You only have March and you only have FMC. So I think March is gonna be a mainstay in your team for a very, very long time. Like even for me, I'm still using March because I don't have Japart and I don't have Bailu, right? So even I'm still using March. And if you want to make Clara work, right, you're definitely gonna have to bring up your March. So if you want to do this, okay, we're not gonna talk about the 2-piece because you don't really have it. But 4-piece wise, I would get everything to +6, boots and chest to +9. So that's for March. Right. QQ, whoa, what is going on here? Crit damage, yo, that's crazy. What are your stats? Yo, this guy is a true gambler. 12% crit chance with 120% crit damage. Yo, that is crazy, bro. Okay, generally speaking, right? If you're not like gonna be letting RNG just taking the wheel every single time you play, ideally you will want to have 1 to 2 crit ratio, right? That's the general crit ratio, right? You want to have 50% crit into 100% crit damage, generally speaking. So in your situation here, I will ideally change the what is this? Crit damage chest into a crit chance chest. For any DPS, you will want your crit rate to be higher, right? The reason why I say this is because, I mean, technically, if you run 10% crit rate to 1 to 10 crit ratio with a 1 on crit rate, you could technically do more damage with your big crits, right? Because you can crit higher than the another enemy, which has like 50% crit rate to like 70% crit damage. But you're gonna be fishing for RNG for like hours for that 10% crit rate. And if you don't crit, then this entire chunk of crit damage is gonna be wasted. So that's why I highly recommend, and I think by now most players would understand that you want at least 50% crit rate, and then try to build as much crit damage from there, right? Ideally keep the ratio, right? 1 to 2 ratio. Crit chance to crit damage. How long has it been? It has been... Wait, there's no way it's 53 minutes. How has it been 53 minutes? Oh, we still have items. Okay, let's just go through. I don't think you have items on anybody, right? Yeah, you definitely don't have items on. Wait, oh my goodness! Wait, how the hell do you have 5 QQs? Wait, this is crazy, bro. This entire time, man has S5, E5 QQ. And I didn't really even consider this all because you're free to play. You're free to play, you haven't spent a single cent, and you play it for 1 month. So I zero expectations that you have a freaking E5 QQ out of the middle of nowhere. I have no idea how this happened because you don't even have a single QQ red banner. But since you have, then Yeah, I think you can. I think it's fine. You can just build QQ. Honestly, just go for it. Oh my goodness! Jingyuan definitely no Idolens, no Idolens. Okay. Oh, that's really lucky, man. Having E5 Tingyun. I mean you put Jingyuan. Okay, but you got E5 Tingyun, and you had E1 Asta and E1 March. That means all your 4 stars went to Tingyun, which is super lucky, honestly. Excellent Tingyun. FMC. Wait. How are you What? I'm assuming you haven't played story, right? There's no way. You haven't played story. I swear to God, bro. Like, please. Oh my God. But I'm gonna say this in the less offensive way possible. But you might have a slight account issue. It's not very slight, honestly. It's a pretty big issue. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I hope that you can eventually clear out all the other missions, because ultimately you can still do it. Like, it's not impossible, right? You can still clear them. You just have to finish all the Rubik's cubes, right? There's a lot of side missions in Luofu. There's the crane. There's the little, like, the compass, the thingy. There's like the side quest, the rope. Please go and do all your side missions and get this to 0 out of 4 as soon as humanly possible, right? Yeah, that's the number one thing you need to do right now. Like, you don't care about gear, you don't care about anything. Like, straight up, the most important thing for you to do is literally play the game, right? Go and play your game. Go and play all your side quests. Play everything and clear your Luofu to, like, the max spending and get this to E5. Right? That's your number one priority on this account right now. Right? Yeah, so that is my first account review ever in my history. I spent a little bit, just under 2 hours on my very first account, right? But going forward into the rest of the accounts, I'm definitely gonna be a lot more aware of my time management so that we won't suffer the same issue again where I have to edit out so many of my points just to trim it down into like a 10-minute little video. So yeah, that's all for the first account. I will definitely be still editing the rest of the 4 accounts and publish them onto YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And for the rest of you who want to join my account reviews, feel free to join me in my Discord and just drop your accounts into the account review section. But do note that I have a lot of backlog, so excuse the long wait. And with that, that's all for the day. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.